In today's lesson, we're going to be going over adding job costing information to our credit card transactions that are being pulled in real time into our Virgo dashboard. In a previous lesson, we showed you how to connect your credit cards to the Visa, Amex, or MasterCard network. So anytime your team makes a transaction anywhere, those transactions get pulled in real time and can be coded by someone in the back office or the field team on their mobile device. If we look at my dashboard here, I'm in the transactions tab and I see all the transactions that are pulled into my account. This top line here shows me the date, the merchant, the amount, and even the user that made the transaction. We'll also see fields that are populated for my specific accounting ERP that I've connected to my Virgo account. And each of these fields I can search in real time with just a couple letters to pull the active job that's in my accounting system, cost type, cost item, any GL account information, vendor information, or cost center information. These can be customized to your accounting software, and you can hide or show these based on what data you want to manipulate and add at any time. And then the info column, I can hover over to see what has a receipt, what has a memo. If I go to this job field here and I click into it, it's going to show me the 5 recent jobs that I've coded myself in my dashboard in my account. This is really great because when I'm working on a job for weeks, months, or years, I'm usually coding to similar jobs and not needing to use the search functionality. If I type in any 3 letters within the search portal, it's going to pull up from my ERP anything that matches those 3 letters and allow me to click it. So for this one, I'm going to choose the Whispering Pines job, and you'll see that the transaction has been updated. And I can do the same for all the rest of these as well. I can search, or I can just click into it and see what I've added recently to update my transaction. This allows the team to add information really fast on a computer. They can simply tab through these fields and go back and forth to add this information and quickly code any transactions that are here. If I click into this transaction, I'll pull up a lot of similar information with some added details. So here's the credit card transaction detail page, and it shows the amount, the merchant, a link where I can copy to share this link with anyone in my accounting team, or just to share this exact detail. If there's a question about something or I want to comment about it, allows me to share it really easily by clicking this link. I can also split this expense, and I can change the card holder. If someone has created this expense and I need to select a different user for it, I can do that here. I can add a receipt, and then I have all this same field and data and information from my quick add on the dashboard, but I can also add them here. So the only thing left to do for this transaction is just to add a receipt, and we can also add a memo for an example. So if I click add a receipt, I go to the downloads and I can add an Amazon receipt for this specific purchase. The receipt has been created and added to my transaction. And now I see this beautiful view of the file here. I can zoom in and out, and I can get any other details that I like. And I can say, this is for the office, and I can apply that information here. Now in my transaction, I see that all this has been coded, receipt has been added, a memo has been added, and a status is still in an authorizing state since I made this with my credit card not very long ago. Now, what's really nice is I can filter this information based on what transactions have a job or don't have a job, and I can manipulate my dashboard so I can work through all these transactions quicker. That's a quick overview of how to add job costing information to a transaction. We went over how to search into a field that pulls directly from our accounting system, adding the cost information that we need to close out this transaction, and how to add a receipt and a memo.